What is going on YouTube? xSerena here, back again with yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today, we are going over the new box. The new box is here. It's the top tier. This video is going to be going over, should you go into Arc of Sevens? This is the newest mini box in Duel Links that just released maybe a few days ago, I want to say. But let us talk about what's in here. So what is in here? We have support for Shark and Tachyon and the newest deck type, Punk. Punk has a new skill, also Shark has a new skill, also Tachyon has a new skill. And then also we have a Battling Boxer card because they finally remembered to put Cross Counter in the game. So first let's go over the decks in here. Let's go over Shark. Now Shark, in my opinion, I think is the worst of the three decks in the box. While yes, it makes a very good end board, being let's say Caesar with Nash Knight and Dweller, that's quite good, but it loses to a single Book of Eclipse, which just completely invalidates the entire end board because it feels like all of the interaction of this deck is monster based. They have some other stuff, they have a Spell Trap Negate, but it's not in the game yet, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't think Shark is good. It's good at making a good going first board, but everything else after that is just pretty ass. I'm gonna be real. Shark, for right now, I haven't seen it making much of a splash in tournaments so far. I think it's probably the second worst of the. It's the third worst of the three decks that are in here, tournament wise. Tachyon got results day one. It literally got results. Punk has some results so far. It was literally in the finals of a tournament today. While it didn't win, it was still in the finals, which was pretty damn good. Meanwhile, Shark was out by top 8, I want to say. So yeah, Sharks, I just don't think it's that good. The skill, I do think is good. I've had so many people oh, xSerena, the skill is so broken, it gives you 20 cards in your extra. But it's balanced by the fact that you have to play Sharks, which most of them are pretty trash, I'm gonna be honest. And honestly, hot take, I don't mind that the deck is trash. I think Sharks is a very boring and uninteresting deck. It does nothing very interesting. Oh boy, Turbo Dweller. Very fun and interesting. There's a fucking Shino birds that do that already. So yeah, the skill, don't get me wrong, is quite good actually. Skill is pretty good. So yeah, the next deck we'll get into is Punk. Punk is a deck where it pays life points, which first off, I think already that is pretty bad in a format like the one that we're in, with Despia Branded being the best deck and Tax Dragon being a thing. You're paying even more life points. But to circumvent the fact, people are playing versions with the Stardust skill, as the current Punk skill, in my opinion, is ungodly trash. You only get the field spell when you go second. Now, first of all, they need to add some sort of search function, I swear. But you only get the field spell going second. Why? When the current deck I'm literally playing right now, B Trooper, gets it turn 1. I mean, gets it before the turn even starts. Meanwhile, this doesn't get it until turn 2, which, in my opinion, shouldn't be a thing. I think you should be able to get it turn 1. I think if that was the case, then this deck could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better, at least with the current skill. But I do think it's cool that people are experimenting with other skills, such as Precious Cards of the Water, playing Mystic Water Dragon. As I can pull up a list I took from someone else. Let me see if I can find it. People are playing Precious Cards of the Water in order to circumvent the fact that it's pretty bad with the current skill. There's also people playing the Stardust skill. Also, it's really cool, you get to draw an additional card too. But yeah, it's really just balanced by the fact that yeah, the skill is just not that good. It's just not good. The Stardust version, I do think, is probably good as well. People are also playing it with Horus in it as well, which I do think is another good rank 8 engine, but the selection box is ungodly trash, so I'm not gonna really invested for Horus. And also the deck is fairly easy to get. Like you can play the deck with like 2 box runs, I think. I think 2 box runs is like more than enough to play the deck. And the last deck we have is Tachyon. Tachyon getting its new support on the 2nd anniversary of it being even added to the game, which I think is pretty cool. Tachyon I think is the best deck post the box. Having access to Hope Harbinger, the skill not being a once per duel, by the way. 7 Tachyon, cards such as 7 Tachyon for consistency, Tachyon Spiral Galaxy to essentially make your Tachyon monsters a towers, make your Galaxy monsters, or monster a towers. And there's also, we have Hope Harbinger, which is a spell negate. Some people also playing Dragulong, which is so nuts in the mirror. This helping turn off Ghost second skills as they control a monster. Although, whatever you do, do not summon this into the opponent's field in the mirror. Do not do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me, do not do it. Mark my words, don't do it. But the skill also being just so good helps this deck even more. I think the only struggle of this deck is like going second, I guess. Let me find this skill. That's really the only struggle, but being able to get Rake of Magic a 7th one when going second, easily to bait out of interaction, like let's say versus Branded, and they set like Retribution, you can easily bait that out with this card. There's some matchups where it is a coin flip, I gotta say. But I think this deck is probably like a tier 2. I'd place this deck at tier 2. It makes some really good end boards. And its cards are literal custom cards. Like they literally have a Poplar, being the Cloud Dragon. The skill can search cards such as Levianeer for some godforsaken reason. Then you have 7 Tachyon can search. You can search Lancia, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Lancia is in the meta, but like it's there to be there. But the main card I really want to bring to light is Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxion. This is such a nuts rank 8 for so many different strategies. Blue Eyes, the old version of DDDs, obviously Tachyon, Punk, Ancient Gear. So many decks have access to one of the most broken Omni Negates in the game, which is crazy in my opinion. Like it feels like they shouldn't have added this or like locked this via the skill so other decks can't run it, but that's what they did. But man, it's such a good card. And so broken having access to it in so many different decks. There's also a silly little battle trick that Tachyon has. But overall, I give this box probably a 7 or 8. It's definitely probably one of the better mini boxes we've gotten. Usually the February mini boxes are very cracked. Like last year's was the Salad one, which say that deck was insane feels like an understatement. It was so nuts. Being able to not brick at all was just crazy. But overall, I give this box probably a 7 out of 10. If you do have the Tachyon, or if you do have the Tachyon support already, I highly suggest you go in this box. You really do want to go in here 3 times. My only issue with this box, other than Sharks, is the Apophis reprint. It should have been IP. Don't know why it wasn't IP. This card literally was printed in like September. Why does this get reprinted before IP was printed in March of last year? Don't know. But anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Twitch. Join the Discord. Let me know how has it been going into this box if you're going into it. KC is coming up, so hey, more gems. I've been grinding the event, so yeah, I've been pulling like crazy because I really do want to play Punk and Tachyon. But yeah, guys, my name is xSerena, and I'm out. See ya. Peace.